Is it only me, or are we all ready to make some money on week 9? This week for sure will be the one to make the right predictions and take some money home. So let's start with the predictions. So let's begin with the game that could change this season's history for the 49ers. As we all know, San Francisco has not won a single game, and after losing to the Eagles, it just seemed like this season was just going to be a tragedy. But then, all of a sudden, it seems like things can turn around this week, guys. They will be facing the Cardinals, which have Carson Palmer hurt after suffering a broken arm in week 7. And the Cardinals have to play with Drew Stanton. The 49ers will also be changing quarterbacks. After the trade they made with the Patriots, trading their second draft pick of 2018 for Jimmy Garoppolo. So if Jimmy gets to play this game, he will be in charge of taking the Niners to the first win of the season. And for some reason, I think this guy can pull it off. Something inside me tells me that he will fit right in, and he will make a much needed change in the offense. Plus, the Arizona Cardinals seem to be the best team to make his first win as a 49ers. So I'm going to take the Niners plus 2.5 points. Next, we move to one of the best picks we can make this week, when the Colts visit the Texans. I really don't have much to say about this game. We have Deshaun Watson, one of the most explosive quarterbacks of this league, who is putting some impressive numbers and scoring touchdowns left and right, facing one of the lowest scoring teams in the league. For sure, this will be a high scoring game, but it will be a one-sided game. The Texans are scoring at least 33 points per game. And honestly, it seems like the Colts don't have much on their defensive side to stop this offense. So with Deshaun Watson, DeAndre Hopkins, and Will Fuller, it's really hard for me not to pick the Texans minus 9.5 points. Trust me, they will easily cover this spread. Later, we have the Redskins visiting the Seahawks. The line opened with the Hawks as 7-point favorites. After seeing how these two teams played last week, I can really see the Hawks covering the spread. They really had an offensive battle against the Texans last week, and the Redskins, they were just trying to survive against Dallas in week 8. They were only able to pull off 285 yards and turn the ball over 3 times. Plus, the Seahawks will be playing home, and that will be a huge factor that will favor them. So, I can see the Redskins making a lot of mistakes. So I'm going to take the Seahawks minus 7 points. And for our last pick, we have the line that we all need to take right now. The Rams open as 3.5-point favorites when they take on the Giants. According to history, the Rams have never beat the Giants since 2001, but I really think this week will be different. The Giants have not done well at all this season. They just simply do not play well. Offensive line is non-existent, and the Rams will be able to capitalize on this. And they have some important pieces that can do some damage to the rivals when they do the right plays. And the Giants are the team that will allow you to make the big plays. So 3.5 points seems like nothing. So let's take the Rams to win this game minus 3.5 points. So there you have it. Those were the predictions for week 9. So if you liked the video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Until next week.